Hi everyone, Misty here again with Shabby Beautiful Scrapbooking. I put together another little library pocket album today. Oops, I just lost a bling. And I wanted to show this to you. And then when I'm done, I'm going to real quick show you how I bound it. It's really easy. I've done other videos on it, so I'm just going to do like a little refresher. So this is the album. I have a chipboard frame on here that all I did was ink it up with the vintage photo, and then I just put this on this matte medium matte with my finger, just rubbed it on there so that the ink didn't rub off on your hands when you look through it and all that good stuff. Prima flower, prima rose, some itty bitty little butterflies, and then I put some bling on them, and obviously I didn't do a good job because that one came off, so I need to reattach that. And I love, love, love this image. It's really bright, really pretty. And then just this little, just bound with this little piece of paper. And then it's got a little tie closure. It's kind of a little thick one. So we'll just open that up. And this is a pretty simple one. I didn't go crazy with embellishments. I'm kind of recently into, I call it shabby clean, because it's not as lacy and embellishy as some of the things that I've made. I'm just kind of liking a little bit more of a cleaner look. So here's the page, here's the hinge that I was talking about. This is what holds it together. Here's a little tag with a journaling spot. And then another little tag, I punched a hole in it. These are fun. I really love these. They're little bitty file folders. Really cute. And I've also used the same binding technique to make minis with these. Another little image. Little chain, little vintage garment pin holding on the charm. The prima flower again. And a rose. This is made out of my short front library pockets, just like the one I did yesterday. Okay, and this page, this is kind of fun. These little tags, these are little, just little envelopes. And what I did was assemble the envelopes and did a similar hinge technique with those. So this piece of paper goes about 1/2 inch underneath this one and is folded, and that's how that holds on there. The same with the other side, and then I left this pretty blank because I wanted to be able to put bigger pictures in there. And then just some little tags with flowers. You could fit several of them in this if you wanted to. Okay, and then here's another tag, and another hinge, and this whole page is actually a big hinge to hold this together. My favorite scalloped little note card. And all these images, you can find them in my exhibit shop, as well as these little tags. And I just kept it real simple, just ran some lace down either side of the binding there. And then left space for some little journaling here and a little picture. So here, let me see if you can look closer. Here's the binding. You can see the hinge. These pieces of paper hold them all together. And let me show you a little bit what I mean. Oh, these tags were supposed to be in there too. I forgot to put them back in. Okay, so I'll show you, here, let's see. So you have your two, whatever you want to bind together. Put them together like that. And this is the same length as these. If you get it a little too big, it's not a big deal. You can trim it off afterwards. So you're going to you're going to fold this all the way in half. You probably want to use a bone folder because you want to get a really nice crease. So I'm not showing you, sorry. Okay. So So this is what's going to bind it. All right, make sure you've got it the right way. You're going to put your adhesive. You can use whatever you want. If you're nervous about getting it on there straight, you might want to use something like Yes Paste or something like that. That's going to give you the opportunity to reposition it if you feel like you don't have it on there right. But all you do is you're going to line it up, and you want to get it as straight as you can and as flush as you can right here. Okay? And then you're just going to put your adhesive on this other spot. And you're going to line those up. Okay, now they're together. It's that easy. And you just keep doing that. So on this one, I did a bigger piece. I think it was 3 1/4 or whatever this length was by 8. And the exact same technique. You just fold it in half and do the same thing. And then when you're done, you just take a piece of whatever you want to use for your binding. This one I used this piece of design paper. And basically you put your adhesive on one side. This is how I did it. If you want to do your ribbons, you make sure you put those down before you put this binding on. But you'll put your adhesive on, glue that down, and then all I do, I don't even measure it. I guess that's lazy, I don't know. But then I just fold it over and glue that down. And then you really want to kind of break up the spine. You want to leave a little bit of slack, but break up that spine a little bit. I rub it on the table because when you open it, you want to be able to open it flat. So you want to give it a little wiggle room and kind of break those fibers up just a little bit. You can see, so it moves. So that's it. It's really, really an easy technique, and if you don't want to deal with if it's a small one, you don't want to deal with the rings because they're too bulky or whatever, it's a really, really fun technique. And it's, like I said, easy peasy. So that's what I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll put links below to my blog where I'll have still pictures and to my exhibit shop. And if you have any questions, as always, please feel free to contact me. And I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much. Bye.